And we're back with another episode of Ask the Edmonds Cop with Sergeant Shane Hawley, and we have yet another criminal to talk about.
We do.
A burglar.
A burglar.
All right.
We unfortunately have burglars that show up in Edmonds from time to time.
Yes.
They're a nuisance. We try and put them in jail.
Okay. We appreciate that, those of us who live here.
Yeah, and we'd like to put this one in jail too. Problem is we don't know who he is.
Ah. We might be able to help with that.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
So this happened kind of in the Westgate area on June 20th, and we've talked about this before. When do most burglaries occur?
During the day.
Daytime hours.
Yes. I'm glad I got that right.
Yeah, that was a test. She didn't know that was coming. Daytime burglar, and they obviously, most of them are because you're gone.
Right.
Most normal people work during daytime hours. So we're the weird ones that work graveyard hours.
Yeah.
He's seen on camera at the house entering through a window. He's inside for a whole whopping 4 minutes. Not that uncommon. Remember, they want to get in, make sure you're not home, get your stuff, and then get out without attracting a bunch of attention. And then he just leaves out the front door. No sense in crawling out, back out through the window if you can walk out through the front door. He didn't take a whole bunch of stuff, which is good. But the reality of being a burglary victim is it doesn't matter if they don't take anything. They always steal your peace of mind.
Yeah.
Your home is your sanctuary. It's your safe place. You come home after a hard day's work. You expect to be safe there, and now your peace of mind is gone because somebody's, gone into your place.
Yeah.
So, just a little side note. That's one of the reasons. It's really a quality of life issue, and our chief is big on catching burglars, and I get it. So we really push hard to get burglary suspects in custody. Our detective went to the area and canvassed the neighborhood, which is pretty common technique, because a lot of people have cameras now.
Yeah.
So we look around like, oh, there's one on a garage there, and we just knock on homeowners' doors and say, hey, there's a burglary down the street, and would you be able to look for this time frame and see if anybody suspicious was walking in the area? And sometimes we get lucky. And that's what happened with this. So we have the suspect on foot coming to and leaving the area at the time of the burglary.
And we're going to show that so people can see.
Correct. So we've got a couple video clips. You can tell by the timestamps. One's earlier than the other. So one's him coming to the area, the other's him leaving. We know for certain this is the actual suspect because he's also on camera at the house committing the burglary.
Yeah.
So we know we got the person. At the actual victim residence, the still shots we have, which we also have one of, give you a little better front view of them. It's not super great. The video's a little better as far as quality goes. So this is kind of a shot in the dark. You can't see his face too terribly much, but maybe something will ring a bell with someone. White male, probably 6'2", maybe a little taller, thin build, dark shoulder length hair. So looks like, and maybe kind of pulled back, wearing black hat. Looks like an Under Armour backpack, black Under Armour backpack, and a blue, like rain shell type coat. So kind of pretty bright blue, may stand out. So if anybody knows who that is or has any tips or info for us, we'd certainly like to start tracking those down.
Okay, and we'll have that contact information on the screen for people if they want to follow up. And that's great. We'll see if we can figure out who this guy is.
Yeah, that's our hope. So put this guy in jail.
Very good. Thank you. We'll be back soon with another episode of Ask the Edmonds Cop.